Check this out, y'all. I know y'all love me and you missing me right now, but this video right here that's coming at you, it's coming at you from my desk in my classroom. And remember one thing.
ACP is the best. Woo!
Well, they trying to be that. What y'all gonna do? Now I have to go on the junior field trip. So you fold it in half. Ignore all the noise in the background because that's just students being students, right? Then you're gonna open this back up, right? And then you're gonna fold it like, wait a minute, how does mine look? Yeah, wait, the original, we're changing it up, right? Yeah, no, we're not. So it's this way. Then turn this way, right? Fold it in half again. Okay. Everybody got it so far? I think I'm a little too zoomed in. Zoom out. Siri. You're so hard-headed. When I want you to be interactive, you're not interactive. Okay, so then I come from here. Oh, I'm supposed to have like, okay, then, okay, wait. Okay, so then we're gonna turn it back this way. Then turn it back this way, right? Then fold to the middle. Make sure that your crease, you take it all the way to the crease, right? Take it all the way to the crease. Yeah, everybody see that? I'm gonna go ahead and make a highlight where the crease is so that my people that are watching the video, you can see the video. There's the crease. This is where my crease is, and if I fold all the way to my crease, I know I made my fold correctly. Then I'm gonna fold this side right here. Ouch. I'm already writing on myself early in the morning. That's a sad situation. It's a sad day. Fold to the crease. It's a sad day because I'm writing on myself. Yes, I'm not an artist. Thank you. He's so sweet. I have chivalry. Camelot is still alive. Oh my God, I love King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Oh my God. Okay, so we have that, right? Now we see that we have potentially 4 panels, right? Those 4 panels are going to fold to the top like this. Yeah, right? And you're going to take some scissors. If I forgot to tell you to get scissors, that's okay. You'll have an opportunity at some point to get scissors. Boom. And you're going to do it here. Boom. Right? Right? So that when you glue this in, you will not write anything on the back. This is the glue side. This is the glue side. Glue for notebook. Glue for notebook. See that? Excellent. And if 5th period, you know who all in 5th period. So you know if they following this video, y'all following this video, just telling the truth. Y'all was supposed to say, ooh, no, she did it.
Ooh, no, she didn't.
Ha, 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 ha. Okay, that's the back. No, I'm literally, you see the record button? I'm literally recording this video. Okay, so now that we have that open, in your top flap is going to say function. Well, you don't have to do that. You can label first and cut later. Can we do that first? Function. Functions represent. Yeah, because that was the first one we did, right? Functions represent data. And so because we're making an UPS plan, UPS is understanding that little brown truck on how it helps us organize our thoughts so that we can have a common attack on our test, right? So then we have functions that represents data, but we also had a table and we had different information that was asking us for domain and range, right? Yeah, okay. So that's that flap, and we're going to fill out this part in just a second because each section has its own part, right? Okay, then we're going to have function transformation, which should not be new to you guys because we did all kind of function transformations last year, but this is just with some new functions. Function transformations. Okay, now we know that means you're going to have something that goes from f of x, and that usually they're either going to say transform, they're going to say change, or they're going to say, you know, they're going to draw an arrow, and then it's going to say g of x. See, y'all think I be playing when I tell y'all I literally plan out y'all's lessons before I get started, before I come in here. Y'all think I be coming off top of my dome, although I could. This is not a rap session. I'm just going to come for y'all. Anyway, g of x plus or minus a f of plus or minus bx plus or minus c, close parentheses, plus or minus d. Now, y'all gonna have to make y'all's neat. And then we have inverse functions. What else does already means that it has to have? Excellent. Inverse functions. All right. So I'm going to fold this in half and make it easy, and I'm going to start and work my way backwards. So you probably want to be writing in your notes rather than writing on your foldable right now. So you can make sure that everything that goes in your foldable is neatly done rather than just on your foldable. And then you say, Miss, can I get another sheet of paper and start over because I messed mine up? Because I'm going to hear that anyway. Right? Right. So we're going to start with functions inverse working backwards. No, wait a minute. Did I do that for inverses? Right. So here on this side will be types. Over here will be problems. Okay? And that's going to be the format the whole time. So you'll have title, types, and problems. Okay? And every now and then you may need to put some vocabulary, but the problems will always be, so when you open this up, because remember, this will be eventually folded down like this, right? And when you open it up, you'll see this, and then you'll come over here, and you'll see that, and you'll see some of this, and then you see this. You can close that up, and you see, oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at that. That's so organized. Oh, look at that. Y'all, you see that, right? Everybody see how beautiful that's going to be? Yay. I'm glad y'all so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you. You're welcome. So, I'm going to go ahead, and in your notes, before you're writing on your foldable, if I see you writing on your foldable, I might rip it up. I'm in that kind of mood today. So please don't be writing on your foldable. Write in your notes. Write it in your notes. Please don't be writing. I'm in a rip up stuff type of mode. Like it could be Christmas today with an empty box and just let me rip open stuff because I feel like ripping stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway. So the first types. Remember, the key to knowing that it inverses, and this is something I need to, is it reflects over y equals x. And when you graph it in your calculator, make sure you graph this with a dotted line, okay? So you can see the reflection line. Now, the first function I'm going to give you is a quadratic function. So I'm saying that f1 of x is equal to x squared. Well, if I'm doing the inverse of it, if I work it correctly, my inverse will be f negative 1 of x equals the square root of x. If I don't see the index, what is the index? 2. Excellent. My second function I'm giving you is f of x equals x cubed, which leads me to f inverse of x is equal to, and what should my index be? 3. Excellent. And for those of you out there in virtual land that's answering this question correctly, so proud of you! Okay, anyway. F3 of x is equal to, we're going to call this our exponential function, where it's just a raised to the x, which would be equal to f inverse x equals log a, because the bases stay the same, of x. Now, when you are solving, to solve, I only have one highlighter with me, so y'all know I don't like the same colors. but I'm trying to make sure you understand that I expect to see differences between stages, right? To solve, the first thing we do we would say change f of x to y, right? Then we switch the x and the y, and then we solve for y, and when we graph it, we graph the y, right? You graph this when you're checking it on Desmos. But when you write your answer, it would be f inverse of x, or h inverse of x, or k inverse of x. God bless you. Or g inverse of x. And how do we know that it is inverse? The -1. So then when I come back, I will give you guys your problems. And boom, when I fold, I'm going to say inverse functions. Oh, okay. Y'all go look up the definition and put the definition here, okay? You're going to put the definition under there. Then you already got the middle. Well, okay, let's go back to function transformations, right? Everybody see function transformation? Well, function transformation, I'm not going to keep writing all this. I've already written it once, so I'm switching because I don't believe in working that harder than y'all. It looks like this. There's your function transformation. This is explaining every letter of function, every function transformation and what should be there. And let's not forget, this is right now is in your notes, so you can make sure that it goes on that flap. Everybody got that? Yes? You got, how long should I give y'all to write that? Probably about, for those of you watching the video, you're going to pause this video and do that. The rest of them, I'm going to give them like 2 minutes to, Siri, set timer for 2 minutes, but I'm going to pause the video, okay? Thank you. So the next one we're going to talk about is function data represents use of regression. Using regression, use regression. So make sure you wrote that on. Do not, if I see you writing on your foldable, I'm going to rip your foldable. Okay, you're writing in your notes. After you do functions represents data, again, I'm folding it so you can focus. The only thing you're supposed to have is this. Let me see if I can zoom in on that right there. That makes sense to everybody? Pause, push pause, and you'll be good to go. Okay? Okay. And I'm going to try to zoom in for my peeps. Push pause. Write this in your notes. So we started off with our foldable being the what? Inverse function, God bless you. We started off with the inverse function. You guys are going to find the definition of the inverse function. We did the inside flap for inverse function. We did function transformation. You did the inside flap of function transformation. We did function represents data using regression, right? And we wrote the inside. So the last part we need to do is domain and range, right? That's our last final flap for today. Now, there were 8 categories. So guess what we're going to do the next time we meet? We're going to do notes over what? The final 4 categories. That makes sense? Yes. Okay. So the last category being domain and range. This is your flap. Now, I admit my handwriting got a little bit too big, but what it says is domain and range deals with X values and Y values. And again, you are writing in your notebook, right? Plan 1, if it's multiple choice, plug and chug the answers in and see which one makes it true. That's the easiest thing to do, especially if this is a TSI question, right? Because you can multiply. If they give you this question, all you need to do is know how to, or give you a similar question to this, all you need to know how to do is put the answer in and see if it comes out to the range that it gives you, okay? Plan 2, solve for X, right? And we know how to solve for what? X. Plan 3, using Desmos, which will help you for your ACP, you graph each expression separately. The range for this equation is 3, right? Because it's the only number by itself. That makes sense to everybody? Yes, no? So we would graph y equals 3. Then we would graph y equals whatever's on my right expression. This happens to be a square root function. Where these two functions intersect, and that's what that says, where they intersect is the solution. The x value, the point will come as a xy point. Where they intersect, that is your value. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to finish writing this. Hey, people that are watching this out there in video land, push pause until you finish copying this.